to come in here and let's see. I would like to share something with you, especially midlife women. Yes, I love encouraging all of you midlife women because I'm one of them at this time. And I know that it's not always easy, right? Because things happen. Let me see if I can adjust the camera here. Oops, a little big. Make sure that you see what I'm doing. And like I said, midlife women, I can relate to what you're going through because in case you have never come across my channel before, I was I was an overnight midlife woman. Well, when I said that, what I meant was I have gone through surgery, and so I became menopause woman overnight. And I am also in my 50s. And that's why I am so passionate about health and well-being for women in midlife. So that's what I would like to share with you because great health or good health is one of the greatest blessings in life. Don't you agree? Well, think about it, right? Without good health, there's not much we can do. So take good care of yourself. That is utmost important, vitally important, because nobody can help us, right? And when I said that, I meant no matter how much the people who loves you in your life would like to help take care of you, whether they are your parents, your spouse, your children, your kids, your friends, your family, no matter how much they love you, you have got to do it yourself. It meaning take good care of yourself, right? Because nobody can eat for you. If they eat, they are the one who feel full. If you eat, you are the one who feel full. If you eat good food, you drink good drink, water, keep hydration, for example, you are the one who will gain benefit from there, right? So when you exercise only your bone, your muscle, your blood circulation, that works well because when you do it, only you can benefit from it. So that's what I would like to talk about. And I know that sometimes people think about health and some people take things for granted, and our health is really important. So if any of you have listened or come across my channel before, you probably already know that I am so passionate about talking about health because, well, for one thing, I've gone through quite a few things that impacting my health. And I'm also in the healthcare professions. So as a healthcare provider, I have seen sufferings that people have gone through. And some of them is unnecessary, right? So when we can take care of ourselves, when we got a chance, why not, right? And now I'm saying hello to all of you. I know I'm passionate about midlife women, but I'm talking to all of you who come across my channel or as I'm speaking now, that health is so important. And it's not only for today, right? It's for long term. We don't live for today, no matter what age you are, whether you're teenagers or you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, like active adult and have a lot to live for, or when you turn into your 40s or 50s, 60s, and beyond, we don't plan to get sick or not feeling well in the long run, especially midlife women, right? So we've gone through teenage years, we've gone through younger years that we have fun, we ate whatever we want, we just did all sort of activities and just enjoy life. But at the same time, we should take good care of ourselves as well, because as we are at this age, at this stage in life, you never know, right? If 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, we don't want to end up having any surgery, hip surgery, knee surgery, just because, right? So everything we do is so important because it's gonna help promoting our health. And only us, only you can live life to the fullest, right? Because when you're sick, no matter how much your loved ones loved you, they cannot just blow your nose for you. You are the one suffer. So when you are in a good health, you are the one who can enjoy life to the fullest. And so today I would like to share with you about nighttime, right? In case you never noticed or never thought about it, I would like to pose a question to you. Do you think that when you take showers late at night, do you think that has any impact on you? Does it have anything to do with your health at all? Think about it, right? Because some people take shower in the morning, some people take shower at night or any time of the days. Me personally, I love taking shower at the end of my days because I feel like when I sleep, yes, sure, maybe I might sweat, but not much. I don't think it's happening that way, right? And I feel like throughout the night, we sleep, we rest, and we like gone, not awake, right? The consciousness gone, but subconsciously, unconsciously, it's still active. And that's why we experience dreaming sometimes, or in some people. Excuse me. So, I love to take shower by the end of the day, right? Because of that reason. And I feel like, well, I love sleeping, in case you didn't know. And some of you probably experience similar thing, I imagine, because resting is all we all need it, right? Some people need more or less than other people. Some people need only 5 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, depends on the people, right? So I love sleeping. So I think that I rather sleep. I'd rather sleep than eat or do other things. So I need rest. We all need rest, right? And have you heard about beauty sleep? There's a reason for it, why it's called beauty sleep, right? So another thing is when you shower at night, or when I shower at night, so I don't have to go and do a lot of other things or exposed to outside, outdoors and do other things. So it's like just relax, just get into the relaxing mode and just not to worry about all other things, right? And so that's another reason why that I take shower by the end of the day. But sometimes we got so tied up with so many things, activities. Some people like gardening or take a walk or exercises and all sort of things. And after that, you didn't get to take shower until late, 11 at night or midnight. those kind of things, or even later, or in the middle of the night. Do you think that make a difference? Here's the thing. Lungs, in your lungs, when you take shower late at night, your your lungs gonna experience exposure to this dampness, and it would make an impact onto your respiratory system. Yes, have you ever heard that? In case you have not, just think about it, right? And I experienced that, especially myself, first-hand experience, that when I took a shower late at night, chances are I'm gonna develop some kind of cough. Even though it's dry cough, it's irritating. And I thought about it for a while when that happens. I was just so busy during the day and would like to inspect like what's going on, why I started coughing. And that's why. So I would like to share this with you because when that happens, it's impacting your lungs, your respiratory system, and during the day. So no matter what, how good of the food that you put into your body, or how healthy that you put in the food and natural ways, if your lifestyle it's not to to the good and be well, you need to know, right, what to do and when to do. So what kind of food that you should put into your body and drink, that kind of thing, and when to do it. If you eat too close to the time that you go to sleep, then you don't give your body, your stomach, your digestive system enough time for it to digest. And that's not going to be good for throughout the night and the following day. Get it? That's just a little tip. And besides digestive system, that is not going to be in a prime or good functional action. Besides that, it could impact your weight as well. So weight gain or weight loss, it could impact by, again, what you eat and when you eat and how, right? So people might take it for granted, like, what are you talking about? Just eat anything that just fill you up. Well, my friends, that it does make a difference, and it will make such a difference in how your body function and the system. It's a lot to take on, right? So it's not only let's talk about the fullness, right? But it's the quality of the food and how you prepare it. So, like fried food or processed foods, for example, those are not prime. Those are not the best for your body. Sure, we could have it once in a while, or as a treat, but if you have those kind of foods on a day-to-day basis, that might not produce good outcome for your health and well-being, right? So when you take shower late at night, and if you even shampoo your hair late at night, you know that there's dampness. I'm so thankful that I have such thick hair, right? But also, when you shampoo late at night, that is also impacting because of the dampness, the moisture that trap inside, right? Especially for someone who has such a thick hair. And not only the time that you do it, right? When you shower and shampoo late at night, that's one thing that's gonna impact your body, respiratory system. Yes, maybe you don't experience that immediately, but in the long run, I can tell you that there's a moisture that trap into your lungs that will impact your health and well-being. So the best thing is not to take showers late at night. Not like say before 9 p.m., right? That's kind of getting into the evening, nighttime. And if you go to sleep with your hair damp, guess what? Do you know that the moisture that trap, it could develop mold or mildew, or it could cause some health problems. You know, that is something that most people don't even think about it. It's no concern. But there are some impact that your health and well-being will be affected by the lifestyle, such as that. So it may not be apparent to someone, but here's some tips for you. If you would like to improve your health and well-being or reach the optimal health, it's just keep in mind, right? What to do or what not to do, like what I'm just sharing with you today, and when to do it or when not to do it, right? And there's always reasons behind why we do what we do. And when we do certain things, it could be like we're gonna do it today. And if we start to do it again tomorrow and the day after that, guess what? It becomes a habit. And a habit, it could generate like a routine. And the routine could impact what you do and impact your health. It could be immediately or it could accumulate it, right? And in the long run, you may or may not know what really caused the problem, right? Let's say if somebody don't exercise, right? We all know that exercise is a good thing and it is a part of humans because we need to move, right? Whether move faster or slower, but as long as we keep moving, that's gonna be a good thing, right? So let's say somebody don't exercise. That's their routine. That's how they grow up with. And at some point in their life, they could develop heart problems because they don't, excuse me, because they don't eat the right kind of food. Maybe they consume a lot of fried foods or the food that based on the oil that repeatedly reuse. So those could be harmful to the heart. And when the person do not exercise, that's gonna add up. But they may not experience the impact of such a thing overnight. Those could accumulate, right? And we know that in the blood vessels, this plaque could accumulate and it could cause atherosclerosis, and that's gonna cause problems for the heart health. So you see, sometimes we don't think too much about what we eat or what we don't eat. If instead of processed food or fried foods, for example, we replace that with vegetables, right? Those are clean, healthy lifestyles and clean food. So if we do that, that's gonna reduce the chance of health issues and health problems already. And so that's take care of what to eat and what not to eat, right? Also talking about exercise. So that is what to do and what not to do. So if you eat those kind of food and you not exercise at all and just sitting like being a couch potato, that's what they some refer to, right? So if you're not eating quite good food for your body and then you don't exercise, so instead of exercise you just sitting and have sedentary lifestyle, that is not going to promote good health for you because our body needs movement, right? Every part of the body. See, for example, our eyes. Every so often we blink, right? It's almost that you cannot really control it as much. Maybe you can stay for a few minutes trying to stare at something or someone, but eventually it's made for blinking, right? So far, if you have any questions and you would like to ask questions or would like to make comments, feel free to. I would love to answer questions. Or if you have any point of view that you would like to share, please feel free, because the point of me being live here and sharing all this information, because I learned something that is good for myself, and I believe in continuous improvement. So if I can improve myself and live life with joy in this stage in my life, in midlife transition, I would like to share this with all of you out there. And it's a part of our lives, right? It's just unavoidable at some point. If and when we getting through this stage in our lives, we're gonna face it. So which way, what to do, what not to do, what to eat, what's not to eat, and when to do it, right? Like I shared just a little bit ago, when to do it. There's a place and time for everything, don't you agree? And it's not only health, it's like universal information. So there are certain things we should do, certain things we shouldn't do, certain things at certain time. So at this stage in our lives, right? So it is midlife. And usually it starts from 40s to 60s. But did you know, in some women, when we talk about midlife, it almost go hand in hand with menopause. And in some women, they experience menopause in mid 30s. Did you know that? And it could last for 10 to 15 years on average, experiencing menopause symptoms. And there are a lot more things that changing in our lives, and it along the way. When we were just a baby, becomes toddlers and become cute little boys or little girls, and then we became a teenager, right? And then we experience life with education, we studying, and then we work, right? In the workforce, and we enjoy life, going hiking, going do all sort of adventurous things in activities. And then after a while, have family, we have different stages in life, and it doesn't matter what we do. Most important thing is, do we have that stamina? Do we have a good health and well-being in order to enjoy life in every stage? Have you ever thought of that? Or you just live day by day? Even living day by day, you've got to have good health in order to do so, right? And we're not gonna just live day by day only just to live. But how do we maintain our good health, have a quality of life, and so we can live life to the fullest and enjoy life, right? Of course, we have stress and we have different things in life that sometimes bring us down, but that doesn't mean that we have to get stuck there. There's always solution. I do believe that wholeheartedly. And sometimes we didn't see solution. But even when we do not make any decision or we didn't see solution, there's always something as an outcome from what we do or do not do, from what the decision that we made or the decision that we think we didn't make. The decision that we didn't make is still a decision. Did you know that? So, whatever that you do, keep in mind that's always solution and that's always consequences and there's always outcome from what you do and don't do. What you decide or you don't decide or make decision for something, there's always an outcome from what you do or don't do. So keep in mind that and knowing that you have a choice. In case did you forget, here's a friendly reminder. You do have a choice and you can do all sort of things. So choose wisely, right? Because that's a free will. And for your health in this part of your life, in midlife transition, that's a lot of changes. And not only hormones. The hormones, yes, it's a big, big thing, big change, and transitioning into midlife, right? And after midlife, there's gonna be next stage come after that. So that doesn't mean that this is the end of the era. It's just a change that we all have to go through. We're gonna come out well on the other side, no matter what. So I would like to give you that as a reminder. And there's always something that you can do about it, especially natural way. I am such an advocate for all midlife women that can improve your health and do it in a natural way. Why? Because you can, because we can, right? For example, what do you do when you wake up? Do you drink water or do you grab onto soda or do something different? You do have a choice since the beginning of the day. What came into your mind? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel joy? Or you feel stress? Right? So mind and physical and your spirit, how do you feel inside of you? Right? Do you feel upbeat? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel thankful? What came to your mind? Do you grab onto your phone first thing in the morning, or you get up being on your 2 feet and started exercising? Whatever did you do, remember you do have a choice. You can think good thing, positive thing, or you can think negative things. Remember that all negatives that are available, so as positive things that are available as well. You choose. You have a choice. And practice, exercise your free will because you are unique and you are beautiful. So I would like to encourage for you to live life as beautiful as you are. Only one life to live. That's all we've got. From the day that we were born until the day that we will leave this earth. So, from my heart to you, here's my heart to you. I would like to encourage you to take good care of your health. And it's not only the physical that we see with our naked eyes, but physical, emotional, mental, right? We have good mentality. Take good care of that, as well as cognitive. So physical, mental, emotional, and cognitive. All perspectives and how we see things, how we feel it, and how we take care of it, because it's all holistic. It's all interconnected. So you have a choice and you are beautiful. So live life as beautiful as you are. And I will see you again soon. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.